Alright guys, welcome back to the pod. So today we are going to be shooting a video for the podcast. I went ahead and thought, let's just shoot a long form video today. You know, like a day in the life type stuff. Shout out to the new Crescent Hotel coffee place. They just opened up 2 weeks ago and it's so good. So we got some coffee and now we're heading to, I'm heading to go get a haircut real quick. Right before we do the shoot. We're gonna do the shoot at 12. It's 10:30 right now. So I'm gonna get a haircut real quick, and then we're gonna head over there. We do have a guest coming on the show. I'm not sure if he's going to make it, just because he hasn't confirmed. So I told him if he can, we can just do it next week. We do have a coworker that's actually a photographer as well. She's trying to get her photography business going. So she offered us a promo shoot. So she's gonna meet us there, and if our other guest doesn't show up, then we'll just have her on the pod because she has a lot of interesting stuff going on. She has 2 kids. She works at Olive Garden, and then she's also trying to get her photograph business going popping. So we told her to get on, and she's like, yeah, we'll see if I can. I was like, all right, bet. So yeah, we're on our way right now, and then I'll show y'all Christian and all that stuff, setting up and how we do everything. Another thing that I wanted to talk about is like the podcast setup that we have and how much it costs and how much was it to get started. So we started the podcast with starting to use the things that we had already. So we had my camera, Christian had his audio interface, and then his computer. When we both have laptops. So when we met the first time, we were strategizing on what to buy, what was the necessary items to get everything started, and obviously that's the mics. So we went ahead and bought some mics. We wanted to go with not like cheap mics. We wanted to go with something that will last us a long time. We didn't want to spend $50 on a mic and then re-spend another $200 later. We just wanted to get them and, you know, have those mics for a long time. So we went ahead and bought the Shure. I'm not sure the name of them, but I'll link them right here. These are the ones we got, and they're not like the super popular ones. Like those are, I think, $500, the ones that everybody uses, well, the big podcasters at least. We went ahead and got the tier right below that one. So I think it sounds great. We bought 2 when we first started, and then we were like, yeah, we have to buy another one at least for the guests. So we went ahead and bought a 3rd mic. So we have the 3 mics and the 3 stands. So the stand was $50 and the mics are $180. So not too bad, just to get started. And eventually we want to get a 4th mic, just so when we have 2 guests, we can go ahead and record them as well, have them on the podcast. But that'll be later down the road. If you or somebody you know like wants to get on the podcast, let us know, because we need guests. Like today's Thursday. On Monday we shot one, and it was just me and Christian, which is fine. We still got like a 45-minute podcast, just talking about what we did that week. But we do want to have guests. We've had one so far. We want to highlight Fort Worth influencers, and, you know, people that are local here to the community that contribute, from business owners to musicians to restaurant owners to car detailers, photography, anything that you do. Honestly, you don't even have to be self-employed. If you work at a company and you think it's interesting, you got good stories, just hit us up, get on the podcast. We shoot pretty much during the week at noon. But if that doesn't work with your schedule, we can work something out where we can shoot on the weekend or at night or something like that. So just contact us, shoot us a DM. You can also email us. I don't know if we use email anymore, but we have our email on there as well. I check the email daily. We are taking sponsors right now. It doesn't have to be a big thing. I mean, we are pretty small at the moment, but it could be, just one episode, 2 episodes, and then we can go from there. I also do a lot of videography, so I think what benefits us, and it's a little bit different than others, is that I can go and shoot something for y'all, and uh, I can put that video while we're talking about the sponsorship in the podcast video. So, I mean, I can do all that. It works for y'all, and y'all can have that video as well and post it on your social medias also. So I just think that is a little bit unique that we can do, and I want to do like local businesses around here in the area. So, like I said, if you or someone you know or want to sponsor, just let us know. Like I said, anything that comes in through the sponsorships or through our Venmo, which I'll link it right here, will be used to improve the podcast and to get better. Like I said, we invested a little bit of money into it, and we put in a lot of hours into editing and shooting and all that stuff that we want to feel appreciated. And if you wouldn't mind, like and share this video as well. All right, all done with the haircut, looking fresh. And now I'm on my way to the recording location. Christian's already there. He set up the mics and the backdrop and everything. And I'm gonna go in. I'm about 15 minutes away, so I'll be there pretty soon. And so I talked to my barber. I've known him for like 12 years since we first moved back from Jersey down here. So I've known him for a long time, and I asked him if he wanted to come on the podcast. And yeah, he said he's down. I'm gonna text him the schedule, see what days he can. He did mention maybe he wanted to do it at night. He liked the bar setup that we used to have. So I'm gonna get with him, see if that I'm gonna get with him, see if that fits in our schedule and his schedule, and we'll get that done. But yeah, he has a lot of life stories as well. He's been a barber for a long time, more than a decade. So yeah, we're gonna have him on as well. And yeah, man. So like I said earlier, yeah, I think our guest is not gonna show up today. So I think it'll just be us and Marissa, the photographer. I think she wanted to get on so we could talk about her business and all that stuff. So yeah, it's gonna be a chill day. It's actually raining real hard over here, so that's the reason we did it. We're gonna do it inside because it's pouring. Even though it's a rooftop, but water still comes in and stuff. So we'll shoot it inside, and yeah, we'll get some more footage in a minute. Once I get there, I'm do the usual setting up video. All right, guys, just wrapped up shooting for about an hour here with the new backdrop right here. You'll see it on the new episode as well. You want to say something?
Yeah, we had it's been, a interesting week. We had 2 guests not show up, but we still overcame. It was kind of last-minute decisions because we're like, all right, what do we talk about? So we just said, screw it, hit record, and we'll just spitball. So I think we overcame a lot of, slight adversity. I'm not going to say adversity. It's not that bad, but we have if you have a guest, bro, if you are a guest yourself, please hit us up. We need as many guests as possible to fill out because we're going to stay consistent, putting out 2 to 3 podcasts a week. So,
yeah, like this week we have 3. So Monday we had a cancellation. We just so shot. I mean, because we're already like set up. We have it scheduled already, and maybe next time we'll just have something to talk about before, just in case. We'll have that in our back pocket.
But Monday we shot about 40 minutes. Today we shot about an hour. So it came out pretty good, honestly. And then Saturday we have our Visus Tacos, which will be at the Cowtown. So that'll be a new location as well. It's going to be our first time there. So we're going to get there early, set up, look at the restaurant or the bar and see what a good backdrop for the pod will be. And then we'll have him on. So yeah, we're excited for this week. And like Christian said, if you know anybody or if you want to be a guest, just hit us up. A lot of people, like I was talking to my barber, like a lot of people like him, he's like, oh man, I'm scared to talk. And I'm like, bro, I would say after like 5 minutes that we start talking, like you'll pretty much forget that the camera's there. Like, and then you'll look back at the time and it's already like 30, 40 minutes in. So, you ain't got to be, everybody I guess is shy or camera shy, but just think about it like a fly on the wall type shit. So you can just sit there and talk.
Yeah. I'd say just don't be intimidated. If you want to be on the podcast, don't be intimidated. We'll make you feel comfortable. We're cool. We're not going to be assholes about anything. We'll make you as comfortable as can be. And then even when we start rolling, you'll get warmed up to it. We'll just try to forget this is all here. We're just having a conversation like me and you. So That's all it is. We just want to capture raw, live, uncensored, uncut kind of discussions because that's what we always have. That's what me and him always have. So that's what we're trying to capture. So don't be afraid, man. We got you, bro.
Yeah, with that being said, y'all make sure y'all like, subscribe, follow, and share. Later.